Hey guys, and welcome back. It's a beautiful day here, and today we are going to hike a little bit on the Appalachian Trail. I am going to show you how to get to one of my favorite places and maybe make it a little bit easier for somebody else to find the way, because people ask me all the time, but it's a lot easier for me to show you, so stick around. Okay, so here's where I pulled off and parked. And then this is the way you start to get over to the Appalachian Trail. Now, a few years back, you could drive this. There's pretty nice mud holes that people would go through down here, but they blocked this off with rocks. It looks like people have gone around it, made a new way. One thing you do want to watch for up here is rattlesnakes, because I've never seen one, but I have seen other people post photos that they have seen rattlesnakes. I've never seen one. I've actually never seen one on a hiking trail. I've seen copperheads. I've never seen a rattlesnake. So, but be on the lookout. I think we are coming up on the season for juvenile snakes, if I'm not mistaken. There are only 2 venomous snakes in East Tennessee. That's the copperhead and the timber rattlesnake. And with the juveniles, they have more trouble controlling how much venom they release when they do bite. So keep that in mind. But we continue on. The bottom, and there is a little place where a lot of times people who will drive past where I parked into the little turnaround place will hike down through here. And then this used to be where one of the big mud holes was. Here's where you start going up. So I'm still on the same little old road since leaving the Jeep. You go down the hill, then you start up the hill. And I'll start my video back when I get to the top of the hill. After making it to the top of that little incline, it sort of flattens out a little bit. Then you get to this little clearing, and it forks a little bit. I've never been down this way, so I'm not really sure where that goes. Both of these will lead you to the Appalachian Trail. If you go right, it's a little shorter distance to Blackstack Cliffs, which we're not going to do today. We're going to go this way because we're actually going to head to Howard's Rock. I don't think I told that before. Either way will get you there. And then this brings you right out to the Appalachian Trail. You can see the white blaze up there on that tree. So if you take a right, you'll be going southbound. If you take a left, that's northbound. And we are going northbound today. If my All Trails is correct, it is 3/10 of a mile to where you get to here. When you see these big flat rocks, let me zoom out a little bit. Big flat rocks, big rocks, big rocks. Oh, I was gonna say there used to be a sign here on the tree, but somebody tore it down. But you have to look way up here, and there's a sign that says Blackstack Cliffs. So this is the spur trail to get out to the cliffs. It is not very far at all. A little bit of an uphill to start with. There is a pretty big size rock that you will have to climb down from and then back up So keep that in mind based on your ability. If you're by yourself, and your abilities, okay, it is doable. I've done it. So just keep in mind based on your abilities and limitations. And if you have somebody with you or not, they can help you. Because it is a pretty high leg lift for that first little place that you use to get back up. But we're going to continue on. There's just a wonderful, wonderful breeze blowing today. The only thing you have to worry about is if you've had a lot of rain, then the soil is moist and trees can't uproot, or dead trees, limbs can break off. So just be mindful of that if you're hiking with strong winds. Also, something I need to clarify. I will say Viking Mountain a lot because that's what most of the locals refer to it as. It is also called Camp Creek Bald or Jones Meadow. So if you're searching, also keep those other names in mind. There's a lot of leaves on the ground, rock formations. The smell through here, I don't know what that is. A little shy of 2/10 of a mile from the Blackstack Cliffs Spur Trail, you will come to this. Now, the Appalachian Trail is marked by the white blaze. There are other trails that are marked by the white blaze, but the Appalachian Trail is always marked by the white blaze. The blazes, how they are painted on the trees, can mean different things. Here you have a split. The higher mark is to the left, so that's the way that the trail continues. In this particular case, it is easier to remember because there's a little sign posted here. That's a split off to the Jerry Miller Trail. So we are going to continue on to the left. I'm going to get a little bit more precise in my nerdiness because these are so close together, like almost 2/10 of a mile or almost 3/10 of a mile from the Blackstack Cliffs Spur Trail to here is 21/100ths of a mile. And what this is the trail splits here. You have the exposed ridgeline trail to your right and the bad weather trail to your left. So if it is bad weather, you want to go this way. But today is a beautiful day and we actually want to get to the ridgeline. So we're going to take the ridgeline trail. And in roughly 0.93 miles from the Spur Trail to Blackstack Cliffs, you will see this on your right, and you will come to Howard's Rock on your left. Make sure my footing is okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting in one of my favorite places near home. I have many. I don't know. I can't say it's my very favorite, but it is one of my favorite. Let me get comfortable. What a beautiful, beautiful day. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Look at these clouds. You got white puffy clouds. It's a little hazy. You got blue skies, and the mountains are still green. It's just doesn't get much better than this. As I'm up here on the ridgeline, on the Appalachian Trail, next to Howard Rock, look at this. I mean, look at this. And then if I turn around, let me watch my footing. There's the North Carolina side. Now there's a big cloud up here blocking the sun, so it's shady on this side, but the sun's shining way back there if you can see it. It's just a gorgeous day for this. Just a little bit of a narrow squeeze through here. Well, there's a pretty tree. On my way back right now, already passed the Bad Weather Trail Junction and the spur trail for the Jerry Miller Trail. I think I'm less than probably half a mile, 4/10 of a mile back to where I started from. That last little bit of section, I didn't have any breeze, but it sounds like the wind started picking up. Oh, from the lovely couple that I met when I parked before I started, I did get to see the falcons that we talked about, and I was going to video them after I did a little bit of videoing at the rock, but they had already flown away and left by the time I got done with that, so I didn't get them on video, but I did get to see them. Just wanted to let you know, and it was very nice meeting you all. Okay guys, I made it back to the Jeep, and the passenger side was a little bit closer than the driver's side, so that's where I parked it for a while to rest. I'm gonna have blisters. Totally overestimated my abilities today, where I haven't hiked in a long time. It's still a little bit too warm to hike for me as well. I did figure that out, but I just wanted to make this video and maybe try to help people who are all the time asking, how do you get to Howard's Rock? And it's just easier for me to show you than to tell somebody. So anyway, it's been a great day out in nature, and I had a really good time. I hope that you guys liked following along. I just like sharing all these adventures with all of you guys. I appreciate you watching, and have fun, be safe, and until next time, I'll see you on the trail.